This is the breaking professional wrestling news. Club New Genesis Entertainment, along with Enter the Arena. Affirmation, confirmation, deliberation, information, organization. If it ain't legit, you're at a severe deficit. Too legit to quit. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. We all know that Triple H wouldn't be nothing unless he was hitting Stephanie McMahon's clit. You have to be in it to win it. Pull up if you're really with it. CM Punk injury from the Future Shock DDT from Drew McIntyre during the Royal Rumble caused CM Punk to tear his tricep, changing plans of CM Punk being in the main event at WrestleMania against Seth Rollins. It got scrapped. CM Punk was always going to not win the Royal Rumble. It is the Don Juan Banks, the multi-$100 million man. I just wanted to come before you and say that Cody Rhodes is doing really good right now. I don't like him. He sucks to me. I'm just letting you know that. But he's on a trajectory to win the WWE World Championship. First, they wanted to test with Seth Rollins. Now, we know that Seth Rollins have an MCL meniscus tear, but from what I'm hearing from the dirt sheets, and we're going to read it in 1 second, is that Seth Rollins will compete at WrestleMania. This is what I'm hearing right now. Now, it's subject to change. Now, everything has been moving very fast as we enter the road to WrestleMania, and you're with the Don Juan Banks, the best YouTube analyst that comes from professional wrestling today. Daily professional wrestling news. And so many people are subscribing, finding me out, because if you go on Enter the Arena, you can see I have millions of views. So they're glad that the Don Juan Banks, but Enter the Arena is still here, but we're transitioning to Club New Genesis Entertainment, professional daily news. Now, so let me explain this to you. CM Punk tore his tricep during the Royal Rumble, and Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble by eliminating CM Punk. Cody Rhodes was always going to win the Royal Rumble, so things didn't change because of the injury, because nobody could predict that CM Punk was going to get injured. Nobody knew that. So it changed the trajectory of what happened on Monday Night Raw, because Punk was going to do a segment with Seth Rollins, and because Punk was out, they changed Punk to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre attacked CM Punk, so it could be part of the storyline that CM Punk will be out 3 to 6 months. Now, CM Punk is not out. If any of you young kids are watching right here, because we got a lot of kids that's starting to tune in too, CM Punk got injured during the Royal Rumble. That's what happened against Drew McIntyre from Future Shock DDT. He was eliminated. That was always supposed to happen. What changed was the next night on Monday Night Raw, still the CM Punk facing off against Seth Rollins, promoting that match that was going to take place on night 1 of WrestleMania. They switched CM Punk to Drew McIntyre. McIntyre attacked Punk, so everybody who believes in wrestling would feel like, yes, he got injured at the Royal Rumble, but because Drew McIntyre messed up his arm, he will be out. So they can already have in their mind CM Punk is going to be out until he can rehabilitate and come back. So it just happened. It was like it was like the spirit of the moment in the backstage. The writers changed everything, and they put Cody against Seth. And they were very amazed that the people were really into the promo, because it looks like the WWE without Vince McMahon no more, because remember that sexual scandal, sex trafficking and sexual assault. Vince McMahon is tied up in court right now. He's civil damages, criminal damages. We don't know. He could even go to jail. Brock Lesnar's implicated that. They're Brock Lesnar, Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis are gone from the WWE forever. And we're going to do another video on it. And we gave you around 3 of them already. They're getting better and better. So you got CM Punk, who's not going to be going against Seth. Drew McIntyre's attacks Punk. Punk gets taken out. Drew contract is expiring, so we don't know if he will be at WrestleMania or he's going to be taking time off. Is he going to be at Elimination Chamber? They say his contract goes to April through WrestleMania, so he can still be used. But he's being mashed up against CM Punk because Punk threw out Drew McIntyre in the Royal Rumble. He said, I prayed for you to get injured, and he's the one who injured him because he exorcised the demons and hurt CM Punk. So that's a big match that CM Punk and Drew McIntyre are going to have when they come back. As for now, even though Seth has the MCL meniscus tear, since they delivered a bombshell promo that we covered, that's why I tell you to subscribe, it looks like right now that Cody will go against Seth on night 1 because Seth has to drop this belt because he's going to have to go through some rehabilitation and try to have this match where they just hit him with cortisone. They're going to stiff him all up, and he's going to go out there and he's going to put on a burner. And since he has to drop the belt, if it was anybody he should drop the belt to, it should be Cody Rhodes, who is a 2-time Royal Rumble winner. Now, when y'all hear me talk about Cody, don't think that I'm riding on his coattails. I gotta give him all the credit in the world for the fact that he's hung in there, he's suffered injury, and now he's going to get the world title. So he better step his game up because his promos are dry. But you know, Seth really made that promo against Cody Rhodes. So that's what we have now. You know, the Rock is on the board of Endeavor now, TKO, and he has a share in the WWE. This would be his last match if he went against, well, I can't say it will be his last match, but there's a possibility it could be his last match because he could win the match. But I think Rock will put over Roman Reigns. Roman might continue to hold his title for longer than we expect. So when you go to wrestling headlines, some backstage news on WWE after Punk went down with the injury. Punk revealed on Monday Night Raw that he had tore his triceps and will be out of action for some time. Definitely through WrestleMania 40. Some in the WWE universe even believed that Punk was scheduled to win the Royal Rumble matchup on Saturday, but that an audible was called due to him getting hurt. Fightful Select has released a report today confirming that theory being untrue and that Cody Rhodes was always scheduled to win the Royal Rumble matchup. However, here were plans that changed on Raw due to Punk injury, which included Seth Rollins calling out Cody and asking him to choose him for his WrestleMania 40 opponent rather than Roman Reigns. It was also a very good weekend for Cody Rhodes merchandise-wise. The American Nightmare was the top-selling WWE superstar at Tropicana Field, which is the stadium that hosted the Royal Rumble. Will CM Punk ever main event WrestleMania? It's a possibility if he's able to rehab correctly, and that's coming from the Bleacher Report. And CM Punk right now will not be able to participate in Elimination Chamber WrestleMania. He will be out for 6 to 7 months. That is a confirmation from the Don Juan Banks. And so if y'all watching, CM Punk will not be back. But when he comes back, he'll be going against Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre contract is going to expire, but he's going to re-sign, get more money, a title shot in it, and they probably going to sit up on the sidelines after WrestleMania to come back against CM Punk. Seth Rollins will wrestle Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 40, most likely, so don't quote me on that. And right now we're hearing that The Rock will go against Roman Reigns. That's what we're hearing so far. Just take that time to subscribe. It's the Don Juan Banks, the mayor, the monarch, the governor, the writer, director, producer, entertainer, innovator, the architect, the multi-$100 million man, Mr. Pay-Per-View, Enter the Arena president, Club New Genesis president, #1 on YouTube. Now, why would the Don Juan Banks proclaim to be something that he's not? Going into the arena, you can see I have more views than Sean Views Entertainment. I have more views than Wrestle Talk. I am the best. Wrestle Talk would love to get their hands on the Don Juan Banks. Do you understand? They can't pay me more than what I have now because the Don Juan Banks, ching. Money is not a thing. But they would love to have the best on the mic in the world, the Don Juan Banks that was on CM Punk, The Hurt, UFC, that called CM Punk losing in the UFC, but we squashed it. Me and Punk is cool now, but he called me a mark, but he turned out to be the mark. So whoever laughs first, last laugh. And so I'm going to tell you, I can go up and laugh because this is daily, and we got the best fans in the world. We got Sasuke, we got my cameraman, Life is Dope, we got Mason, we got Adam, we got Mike Pa, we got Robert Anthony, Elijah Malone. We got all the best fans in the world. We got people subscribing, and when we go back on Enter the Arena and we grab all those people and save their life like Noah Ark, it is going to be a time that you will never forget in your life when you have subscribed to D. Don Juan Banks, because this thing is deadly. This thing is every day. This thing is day by day. This thing is brick by brick. This thing is not going to stop. This is the best, simply the best right here on the mic. And I will lay the smack down on any single one person and put them on notice that I'm right here. I'm here in the flesh. Just like if you see Donald Trump, you can't get another Donald Trump. You can't get another Jonathan Majors. You can't get another Rock. You can't get another CM Punk. You can't get somebody else. You only can get the real thing. It doesn't matter because nobody can match me on the mic, point blank. I worked with the best. I've been with the best. I retired more men than Social Security. I'm the writer, director, producer. I am Mr. WWE. I am Mr. TNA. I am the one that's coming straight for you like a Acela train. And if you don't get off those tracks, I'm going to run you right over, because the Don Juan Banks just got what it takes to be number one. I'm telling you, look at me. I'm bling. I'm in my own mansion. You think that I have a problem with going on Into the Arena and getting all my fans over here? I don't. But right now, it's the calm before the storm, and we are setting up and we're getting prepared for WrestleMania. And when WrestleMania gets here, we're going to have a mega show in Philadelphia. I'm telling you, I got it. Life is Dope is going to be at WrestleMania, and he is going to be our correspondent, and he's going to report live from Philadelphia for WrestleMania. And if y'all think I'm joking, when this thing comes to fruition, you will say, the Don Juan Banks, you are simply the best. The Don Juan Banks, you are Mr. WWE. The Don Juan Banks, you are Mr. Pay-Per-View. The Don Juan Banks, you are Mr. AEW. The Don Juan Banks, you are Professional Wrestling Daily on YouTube today. That's why people are subscribing, because they're trying to find me. And when they do, they are in disbelief. I'm telling you, they're in disbelief because they can't believe that D. Don Juan Banks is live and in person. So let's hit that WrestleMania music.